Hi and welcome to Robens. In this film I'm going to talk you through the features of our Goshawk, which is in our light collection. The tent itself is a tunnel design tent and it sleeps up to 2 people. And with it being in our light collection, you'll find that the fly sheet we're using on here is our Hydrotex ultralight material, which is a ripstop polyester, which has been siliconized on the outside and on the inside, giving it a hydrostatic head of 3000 millimeters. The more important point here though is that it is siliconized, so it's going to last a good long time because obviously siliconized material doesn't degrade anywhere near as quickly with UV light. The frame of the tent is made up of DAC T6 alloy poles which have been anodized, and you can see here that they start on the outside of the tent and then they're transferred onto internal pole sleeves, which really increases the stability of the tent and also makes it much more aerodynamic as well. On the outside we can see that we have the Robens red guy lines on here, and on there we put some reflective points so that when you've got your head torch on you should be able to see these nice and clearly. Another feature on here is the fact that we use the clam cleat guy runners here, so they're very easy to tighten and they self-lock in place like so. Each guy line then has its own retainer as well, so when it comes to packing down the tent we can wrap these up and pop them in there so that the next time we come to use it they're easily accessible. Now the tent has ventilation on the front here, and this is quite a unique vent here because it's actually accessible from the inside of the tent as well as the outside. You can see that we have the guy line attached to it here. So the tent has a front entrance here, and you can see it has a side door on this side and a side door here, so you can choose which one to use, but we also have an entrance towards the rear of the tent as well. Now this is definitely a unique feature for this tent. We can see that the back door can be transformed into an awning to be able to sit in and get a little bit of shelter using these side panels here. If you don't want the side panels, that's okay, we can just unzip them and roll them away. You can see here we have obviously got one out and one away, just to give you an idea of what it can look like. It is worth pointing out that the walking poles don't come with the tent, you would use your own walking poles for that. So now that we've shown you the features on the outside, we'll just show you the features on the inside. So as we mentioned earlier, the Goshawk sleeps 2 comfortably in here, and the inner tent is made from a 100% ripstop polyester on the upper, so that's nice and breathable. And then on the ground sheet we're using a 75 denier polyester taffeta material, which is really durable, and it does have tape seams and it has a hydrostatic head of 10,000 millimeters. Both the doors in here have their own storage pockets, so that when the doors are opened they're very easily rolled away and popped into these corner pockets just here. The doors also have ventilation panels at the top, which you can see here, and that corresponds to outside ventilation pockets on the tent as well. At the top we can see that we have a gear rope as well, which is handy for drying any smaller bits of clothes or for hanging on lanterns or head torches and things like that. Inside we'll also find in the corners we have small mesh pockets for smaller personal items. So that's all the features of our Robens Goshawk. Thank you very much for watching.